Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet, wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Wow, this truly is impressive. The future Camp Nou, it has been christened. A show of power, prominence, prestige for Barcelona. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
And already we're underway here. Nice physical challenge. Grimaldo. Now it's Morata. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. It's a really well-measured ball. Great chance! Goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
En el minuto 6, el dorsal 10.
Spain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And this is Zaha. Oh, it's come loose. No foul, says the referee. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he shoots! Oh, he's been caught on it here. He is through here. No way through, so back it comes. Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro promptly onto that, and that is that. Kosunu. That's really well manoeuvred. Played out to the right. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Morata. Over to the left. Nico Williams. Tries to play it through. It's a goal kick. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Nice looking ball. Can he latch on to this? Thinks Morata! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Ahmad.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Out for a throw. And it's Porro. Well read, and the danger is averted. And here's Morata. It's Morata! Oh, nearly. Seri. Distributed tidily. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ndika. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pedri with the cross. Terrific header! It's in! Spain are all square. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! No mistake! Into the lead once more. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Marcó en el minuto 20 el dorsal 15.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's shifting through the gears here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Just eases him off the ball. Pedro Porro. He's got away. That is good strength. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Ahmad. Ivory Coast do have a chance to counter here. And he cuts out the supply. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kosunu. Ndika. Looking to play him in. Oh, terrible pass. Not the most convincing of passes. Kessié. Great vision. Cute ball. Now, how can he reach it? Picks Yamal. And a chance! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now it's Zaha. This looks promising. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Pedro Porro. Now it's Morata. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate.
And this is Morata. Morata! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
I think that defence will be feeling mightily relieved now. They were really saved by some poor finishing then.
Seri. The ball has bounced loose now.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Climbs up big. He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that.
Oh, what's he done? Now, who's going to be first to this? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Ball's played through. It's a pretty loose pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rodri. He's having a shot! Rodri clears. Has a look and plays it forward. Looking for the run. And he has been fouled there. Now it's Pedri. Zaha. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's in a great position here. Pedri. He's had it taken off him. Seri knocks it out wide. Doué making good progress on the right-hand side. Good ball, good... Can he finish?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Stood up well to him there. Seri. Driving forward. And the shot! It's there! And again they hit the front. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Zaha.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that has not gone well. Seri. Spread out to the left. Ahmad! Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And he's gone looking for safety. And this is Morata. And it's Porro. Fabian Ruiz. And he's picked out the run. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Doué. Kessié. That's going to go a long way. Dealt with nicely by the defence. No outsmarting him this time. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Ivory Coast are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. So we're just settling back into this second half. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Spread it left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now here's the delivery. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That's tidy. Delivers with whip.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And he's had a hit! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they get themselves in front!
Marcó en el minuto 49.
He gave it plenty and some. Trashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Ivory Coast get themselves into the lead. And he's forced to go back. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Grimaldo. Takes a shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Kessié. Now it's Morata. Now it's Williams. Indica. Pressing high and with purpose. Ahmad. Great pressure, plenty of it. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Pedri. Throw in. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Indica. Here's Seri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Shooting chance! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Morata, played out to the left flank. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Seri. That has been slung wide. And he's on a charge. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
La asistencia a este partido.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
559
And that's been won straight back. Almost an hour gone.
This is the time you need that pace.
A real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's straight offside. Doué. Ahmad. Played in deep. Keeper has taken decisive action. There will be a throw-in. Some good work on the right flank here.
Better control, and he would have had a selection of options.
Ivory Coast, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's a sharp little ball here. Seri. Kessié. Oh, this looks sharp. And they can counter here. Nicely spread. Floated through. Here's for Ahmad! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Ivory Coast really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And it's been taken short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Spain are looking to go forward now. And this is Morata. Nice control. Flings in across. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's a throw. Flashes it. Up he goes! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And again! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And he's gone long. Unai Simon getting this one clear. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get onto this? Morata. That's the keeper's ball. Doué. Now it's Ahmad. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chooses to go cross-field. Couldn't squeeze it through. Played into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Rodri. Now Nico Williams. Nicely weighted ball. Ivory Coast have it back and can go again. It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. An instinctive delivery. Oh, what a climb! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Pedro Porro. And it's Pedri. Kessié wins the duel this time. Seri. Indica. That's a good ball out wide. Out to the right. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Nico Williams. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Yamal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, what has happened here? Big header! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 11.
Spain can make their change now with a break in play.
El dorsal 22. El dorsal 6.
That's a throw. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Great defending, strong and determined. Ivory Coast have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. He's found a way through. Into the last 5 minutes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Pedro Porro. Threads one in. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El
Couple of
dorsal
changes
7.
then in quick succession.
Morata.
Mikel Oyarzabal getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Can he latch on to this? Pedri deals with that comfortably. Now it's Yamal. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Zaha. Shifted it to the flank. Gets into some space. There's the shot! Grimaldo clears it away. Pedro Porro.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Yamal. Shot a goal! And that is wildly off target. Four added minutes on the board. Out to the left it goes. Kessié. And it's Fofana. That's good play. Looking to go deep. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. Well, we are already up and running again. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, no joy this time. Doué. Ivory Coast are looking to break at pace. Foot in. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Marino. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Ahmad. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. They get a throw in. Ndika. Now Diallo. And that's put paid to a promising move. That has been cut short. He's found a way past. And he's in on goal. Tries a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Oh, should have put that away. Now he's got space here. And that is as far as... Ah, he's given it away! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Out towards the flank. Aimed in towards the centre. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Doué gets a foot in here. Now, can they get him away? Now, who's going to be first to this? Fofana, he's found a way through. Chooses to go back. Mikel Oyarzabal, somewhat off target. Kessié. Shot could be on. Oh, there's a probing ball. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Well read, nice interception. Kessié. Aims beyond the defence. Pass is just off target. Pedri. And it's Porro. Now it's Yamal. And it's Marino. Pedro Porro.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is a great pick out. That is a brilliant interception. Rodri. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And so the last chance to find a winner. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Now it's Dani Olmo. Tries to pass it through. And that could set him on his way. He's got away. Decent chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, nicely intercepted. Merino. And Lenormand. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Hamad. That's good running with the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Zaha. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kessié. Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lovely, now then. Brilliantly cut out. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Played out wide. Pedro Porro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He is through here. He slings it in. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Opts for safety.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
He's shifting through the gears here. Cucurella picks it up now. Too much on that, it's gone out. Merino. Decent progress down the left. Well, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And a shot! And it's come back out to him. Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Ivory Coast take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
balls. And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And he's found the net.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Zaha is the next to run the gauntlet. One.
He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
And stepping up, the skipper. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Pedro Porro is third in line. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Ahmad is looking to do his bit. Oh, what a save!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Dani Olmo is the fourth man to step forward for them. Big character, big moment, big save. He steps up to take the fourth penalty.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked a spot, and didn't change.
Spain must score here to stay in it. Saved it! And that's that! Ivory Coast have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve.